So
Tran?
yeah, so
Good
Tron
Lord.
3 filming is underway. Gillian Anderson's joined the cast. There's a little bit that we know about this film, not an awful lot, but this is one of the last good Disney live action films. Everyone forgets Disney actually made Tron Legacy. It was a fantastic film.
It's a
I
great
really
soundtrack.
like Tron Legacy.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's bloody brilliant. Underrated. Cillian Murphy's in it. Again, people forget that. There's quite a lot of good stuff about Tron Legacy. Definitely the outfits. All right, the women in the outfits. That's definitely a good thing.
Oh yeah.
But this one, I'm just going to say, I'm going to go out on a limb and just say I'm not massively excited about this one. I really dislike Jared Leto massively. I know it's Leto.
Yeah.
I dislike him massively. I just think he's a really bad actor. And I'm not knocking him. He gives it. He tries. He commits. But I just don't like him. I don't like him as an actor. I don't really know what they're doing with this story. So it's called Tron 3 on this whole set piece, but it was originally Tron Ares. There was some rumors about Tron Ares. His name's Ares, the character. So they've got it here, Tron 3, but it does actually look like Tren, which is hilarious. Tren, if you don't know, Trenbolone it's a performance enhancing drug. It's a steroid. So it looks quite funny that it quite literally looks like Tren. That's hilarious. That won't be lost on a lot of people. So there you go. And Joaquin Roning tweeted this out. I like the colors. This is on his Instagram. I like the colors. I like the sort of red neon. I think that's cool. But that's about it. There's really nothing much else about it. What we know, Gillian Anderson has joined it. She's obviously great and stuff. But there's other things which aren't great. So in terms of who else is joined, we have Evan Peters. He's obviously good. Greta Lee, fine, whatever. Jodie Turner-Smith. She played the race swap queen. She's a model turned actor. She's terrible. She's supposed to be the strong woman that's going to be going after Jared Leto's Ares that joins the real world somehow. I just think, and also, the director is a red flag to me because all he's done in the past is Disney stuff. So who he is, he's directed Maleficent and Pirates of the Caribbean. He is a Disney stooge. So there you go. There's my spiel. Andre, seeing as you alluded to it, what do you think, mate?
Well, I hope for the best. I really, really hope for the best here. I'm the director. I also have some mixed feelings towards. I've met him. He's a nice guy. He has.
Does he seem a bit soy or not?
No, I wouldn't say so. He seems a perfectly normal, capable guy. Also, when you speak with him, just a normal dude. His best movies are actually the pre-Hollywood movies, and this may be why, because he's a Norwegian like me. So I've seen.
Bias here from Andre, everyone, ladies and gents. Get ready for the bias.
Well, I'll say that his post-Hollywood movies haven't been all that good, but some of his pre-Hollywood movies have been pretty amazing. Like his real claim to fame was a Norwegian war movie called Max Manus. It's also released internationally. I forgot the international title. Anyway, that was really, really freaking good. And later he did a movie of Kon-Tiki, which is also based on a true Norwegian story. Now that movie I have disagreements with. And then when in Hollywood he has shown himself to be the perfect corporate director, meaning he is someone who knows who the boss is and he's going to make the movie that the bosses wants. Is going to come in mostly on budget and it's going to look spectacular. So he is, in this sense, he's just the kind of director that Hollywood and Disney wants. Dude is a politician. He has married into the Hearst family, which is something people from Norway generally aren't supposed to do. So he's someone who's he's a politician. He's a politician first,
Oh,
and a
well.
filmmaker second. And again,
yeah.
So I'm not going to say that he's a bad filmmaker by any means. He's a filmmaker that doesn't really have a voice of his own. That's kind of like
Well,
what
I think,
in this perfect corporate politician, filmmaker, director. He is going to make exactly what it is the client wants.
Yeah. Well, I think the important thing to note here is that he didn't write the story anyway. So if he's a good director, things will at least look good. So that's fine. Sure.
That's exactly the thing.
Fine.
Because that means whenever Joachim Rønning is directing a movie, you want to be concerned with how is the script, because with him there, you can take for granted it's going to look great. It will look great.
It's like Ridley Scott, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ridley Scott will always make a film that looks great, but my God, do they vary in quality? Christ.
Yeah, kind of, yes. But of course, he has never made anything as bad as Ridley Scott as his worst. So he's going to.
But I'm just saying, like, good comparison.
All that means is that it's never going to be any worse than mediocre. But it doesn't necessarily have to be any better than mediocre either, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's my bias from the director coming from the same place as me. That is perfect corporate director.
I know,
you're going to get something not worse than mediocre under any circumstance. So I'm not worried about this thing being a disaster. I'm not worried about that at all. But I do wish that it would have been with someone that was known to have more of a voice as a director.
Wow, Andre, that was a lot of shilling. I'm gonna say the following. Look, I love Tron. Tron is one of those films I grew up with. I thought it was genius. The original film was like the first real use of, in the largest possible sense and scale, the CGI tech that was on the horizon for a long time. So, for me to go, gaga over it, this would have to be something special. The second film was a bit of a letdown for me. It was okay, but it wasn't what I was looking forward to. Didn't have anybody that really, drew interest. Olivia Wilde at that point was, something to think about, but that was about it. Now she's proven herself as an incapable actress and director. So she's not really a pull. And then and Jared Latte is the soy equivalent of, well, I'd any fancy coffee you can get out there. He's never really he's never really impressed me, as far as his acting. So I'm on that barge as well. The fact that they can't figure out how to spell Tron isn't a good sign, and they decided to go with the MCP colors instead of the traditional blue with the white highlights, and the neon is also not great. So, while, visually it might be a little striking, Tron is spelled with an O or a 0 and not a 3.
Yeah, when I saw that for the first time, I was like, that's dumb. That's whatever.
About that one thing, Mr. H, you said that TRON is a performance-enhancing drug that I've never heard about. Is that right?
Yes.
TRON?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
A funny coincidence, since we have a Norwegian director here, because you just said that with a 3 there, it kind of looks like an E, so it looks like it says TRON, right?
Yeah, I think most people would agree with that.
That's a Norwegian word for workout. TRON.
Say that again.
Well, by funny coincidence, that's the Norwegian word for workout.
TRON is the Norwegian word for workout.
TRON, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Wow, I did not know that.
It's also a scientific word for a steroid. So yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. No, because like the imperative of like workout, like go to the gym, workout. That's go. TRON. That's workout in Norwegian.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
There you go.
I'm getting power fluctuations here, guys. Bad storms rolling through.
Oh, so Tron's coming after for you, not looking forward to the film. You're in trouble. Here comes the MC.
I will say this is going to be set in the real world predominantly, and I think that they've done that because of budgetary issues, because the Tron Legacy wasn't a massive success.
Well,
Go, Tom.
unlike Culture, I don't mind Jared Leto. The only time I didn't really like him in a movie was when he played Joker.
It's Morbid time.
I love Morbius, and you know that.
Yeah.
It's glorious. That's why it rhymes with Morbius. This movie sounds like a bad idea from the start. This is honestly, I think Tron Legacy was the best place to just leave it at this point because, yeah, granted, most of us liked the movie, but it was a financial flop mainly for Disney, and that's twice they've tried with Tron and it flopped, which is just kind of like shows you that it's like Star Trek. It's like this is a niche audience. You can't be spending big budget money on a movie like this, and if you can't make it for that much, then I guess you just can't make it. You know, maybe it's just best left in the past. As far as this movie goes, everything I've heard about it does not make me want to see it anymore. Because the boring parts are always in the real world. Jared Leto doing some passion / vanity project like this. I don't know. And it's not going to have a lot of the things in it that I think people are going to want. I'm not even sure if Daft Punk's still involved because I know they broke up, but they were supposed to be producing this movie, but I don't even know if they're still involved in that anymore since they broke up.
I don't think they are.
Yeah, I was going to say. So at that point, you got so the music's going to suck.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, I'm like 99.9% sure they're not doing
because
it.
Honestly, this movie should have been made right after Tron Legacy by him and have Kosinski direct it because he really proved that he had handled. Like, I know it didn't do well at the box office, but in my opinion, I loved Tron Legacy.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying anything about the movie. I'm just saying it's not. It's kind of like with Star Trek. You can't justify spending $200-300 million.
No, absolutely.
On one of these movies
in theaters. That's one of the best experiences I've had in theaters in my entire life. And I just hope that this is going to be a worthy successor to it. I mean, it's going to bring back some of the cast. So cool. It's going to, but here's actually an opportunity for the director to actually do something amazing here. Because hopefully he's going to see, okay, the best part about Tron Legacy was the music. And Daft Punk are no longer there. So now who else can he find and work with to do something really, truly unique here? I hope that he's going to find some visionary musical artist and make that integral to the movie. Someone that can really, really bring it out. Like
Daniel Deluxe
or something. I mean,
Carpenter Brute, Gunship. There's loads of people they could use that would.
Yeah, I know. I just hope that here is where he's going to go a little bit off kilter, and really
Daniel Deluxe would be incredible. Everyone, go YouTube right now on another page. Don't leave
our stream. Yeah,
Daniel Deluxe, Infiltrator. You'll be like, yes, mate. Oh yes. Down, dark, gritty. Yeah, that's how you do it. Anyway, I don't have any faith in this. Why would you? It's Disney. Of course, you're not going to have any faith. You shouldn't. Don't give them the benefit of the doubt. There you go. Move it on.
We're so positive. We are the fount of good news today.
That's not stupid. I mean, they don't know the benefit of the doubt anymore. So, anyway,
if he was like, guys, go by here. I have the perfect Norwegian act that is perfectly in line with your modern day Disney values. Their name is Bursum. You're really going to want to check them out. That's like church burning and stuff like that music.
Jesus. All right.
I wanted to say something real quick on this because I love Tron Legacy. I love the first Tron film. They were supposed to make Tron 3 years and years and years ago with a continuation from Tron Legacy with Garrett Hedlund and Bruce Boxleitner, who played Alan, who designed the Tron program in the original one, was going to be coming back. All these people are going to be coming back. They were going to continue the story. They canceled it because the second one didn't make enough money, just like Tom was talking about. It was a financial flop, even though, it kind of became more of had a bigger following once it came out on physical media.
It
But
made negative money.
yeah, negative money. And but now here they are going back and saying, all right, no, let's make Tron 3 now.
Yeah.
When they canceled the continuation of Legacy, now they're making the film now. And on top of that, you're not getting any of the people back from the original film or from Legacy. It's going to be almost like, from the sound of it, like its own movie.
Well, they apparently are getting some people from Legacy.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
No, there's no guarantee with that. They
No
haven't
guarantee,
said that.
but at least, well,
Yeah.
if they don't, then forget everything.
The thing is, it's called Tron 3, so it is a continuation in some way. But it's not the continuation people wanted, which matters.
Well,
it's
but anyway,
I wonder if we're going to get a CGI Jeff Bridges or.
It would look pretty good now, to be fair. I reckon. But anyway, let's shuffle on.